good to be with you in this electric vehicle. And it's always good to be with one of the members of our esteemed climate team.
Well, Tanya, the pleasure's all mine. I'm giving a ride to the president of the McKnight Foundation. And this vehicle is actually from EV Car Share, the new all-electric, renewably powered, free-floating car share service here in the Twin Cities.
Well, I'm so excited to see this project, the EV project, come to fruition. It was so exciting for us to be early investors in this project. So now it really brings to life the power of electric vehicles to the average person in our cities.
Exactly. The other reason McKnight was excited to support this project were the over 70 electric vehicle charging hubs available for anyone to use. And under-resourced communities and communities of color were prioritized in designing the car sharing and charging program.
That's so wonderful, because we have to make sure that clean energy solutions are available for everyone. We need everybody to understand that they are a part of the solution, and they can also do their errands by going from A to B and doing something good for the climate as well. Okay, Ben, that's enough talking. You want to turn on some music?
Go for it, Tanya.
I got the Tanya.
I am thrilled that the Metropolitan Council can support the EV Spot Network by the City of St. Paul. It's a great program. We're able to reward that innovation with federal funds because it's important. Transportation, one of the biggest emitters affecting the climate. Electrification of fleet makes sense. In fact, Metro Transit is electrifying its buses. What this program does is it promotes shared transportation. Honestly, that's a game changer. I myself have been an EV driver for nearly 10 years, and I recognize it's the future.
Hello, I'm Nadia El-Malik, Area Vice President of Clean Transportation and Strategic Partnerships at Xcel Energy. We're absolutely thrilled to partner with the City of St. Paul, City of Minneapolis, and OurCar to make electric vehicles and EV charging more affordable and accessible to residents and visitors in the Twin Cities metro. Xcel Energy is investing over $4.8 million by providing infrastructure to install the 70 curbside charging locations across the Twin Cities. These chargers are powered by 100% renewable energy. This provides our communities and neighborhoods the benefits of cleaner air, regardless of if they drive electric or not. Importantly, we believe accessibility and convenience is key in electric vehicle adoption, and the EV Spot Network will make electric vehicle charging more convenient, affordable, and accessible. We're especially proud that the EV Spot Network reflects equity, accessibility, and fairness by providing electric mobility services to all, including support for underserved communities. Again, we're thrilled to be part of the EV Spot Network and look forward to installing additional EV charging in the months to come.
The Metro CERT Clean Energy Resource Team felt that centering equity and community engagement and really focusing on underserved communities was essential for the success of this project. It was important for us to understand the barriers for access and potential solutions that would really give these communities opportunity to access electric vehicles. It was critical to include their voices in this process early and often. The primary way the EV Spot Network will improve our community is through reduced air pollution, especially in areas of dense population, which is often the underserved communities. This project will further catapult a transition to electric vehicles in the metro area.
Hello, I'm Mark Smith, Program Manager at the U.S. Department of Energy's Vehicle Technologies Office. The Biden administration is working to put America on an irreversible path to cut our emissions in half by 2030 and reach net zero by 2050. And President Biden has set two key goals that will help us get there: reaching 100% clean electricity by 2035 and making sure half of all new vehicles sold in the U.S. in 2030 are electric. To get there, we've got to make sure that every American can get an electric vehicle and get wherever they want to go in an electric vehicle, whether it's plugging in at their local grocery store or going on a cross-country road trip. But we've got a lot of work ahead. So many Americans don't have access to EV charging at home, and so many more Americans live in what's called a charging desert, where they can't find any place to plug in. especially in low-income neighborhoods, rural areas, and communities of color. Through our EV Community Partner Project funding opportunity, DOE invested over $6.5 million in the EV Spot Network, EV car sharing service, and a multifamily EV car share pilot. These innovative projects advance DOE's goal to decarbonize the transportation sector and build a clean energy economy in a way that benefits all Americans. We are thrilled to see the launch of the EV Spot Network. This project is a shining example of how many partners can come together to invest in equitable access to clean and affordable transportation. Many people don't have the option to install an EV charger at home because they live in an apartment, rent a house, or for other reasons don't have a dedicated off-street parking spot. The EV Spot Network offers a critical public EV charging solution for the Twin Cities that makes owning an EV possible for underserved communities. Paired with the EV car sharing service offering one-way EV rentals, this project will bring broad community awareness that EVs are here and they are a key solution to our clean transportation future. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Antha Williams, and I run the Climate and Environment programs at Bloomberg Philanthropies. We launched the American Cities Climate Challenge to empower ambitious cities to reduce greenhouse gas emissions while safeguarding the health and livelihood of their communities. We're thrilled to support the launch of St. Paul's EV Spot Charging and EV Car Share program. This initiative will accelerate the transition to clean transportation while boosting St. Paul's economy, reducing harmful air pollution, and improving the well-being of its residents. Thank you, Mayor Carter and team, for your partnership and for your bold leadership in fighting climate change.
Hi, my name is Jessica James, and I'm the Senior Manager of Climate Equity and Disaster Relief at General Motors. At GM, we're committed to putting every driver in an electric vehicle on a scale previously unseen and bringing the world to an all-electric future. And programs like the EV Spot Network help more people access the benefits of electrification, from zero tailpipe emissions to experiencing the future of transportation. We're most excited about watching the Twin Cities gain access to electric vehicles with an electrified approach to a proven car share model. We're thrilled to support the Twin Cities and your leadership in advancing a world with zero emissions. Everybody in.
Educate, engage, empower. Eastside EV.
Woo! I really enjoy the car sharing. I tried it out, and for somebody who used to ride and bike everywhere, sometimes the trips are too long. So it's easier just to hop in the car, and it's very convenient to use, and it's easily accessible in my area, close to where I live.
Well, my organization is there to help the community, and the EV Spot Network is there to also help the community, and it is also very affordable.
The main reason we supported the EV Spot Network is because it's a huge benefit and an investment in communities of color in low-income neighborhoods. And those kinds of opportunities and investments are not often made in these neighborhoods, so it seemed perfect. The thing that excites me the most is that people are going to have options and different opportunities. The EV Spot Network allows people to connect to places that are not necessarily easily served by the transit routes. So people can get the transit, but if they're getting to another place in the neighborhood, sometimes they have to go downtown and come back out. So this allows people to move around a lot more quickly. The other thing that I think is especially cool is that people in the community can use this, and while they're taking care of their own needs and going about their daily lives, they're also helping to improve the environment. So it's living local and really making that change globally. So this is part of the future.
I'm excited about the EV Spot Network because this will really make electric vehicles accessible for a whole lot more people, and that needs to happen. This is the promise we've been waiting for, and to have it this close is very exciting, and to have the EV car rentals available too means people can try electric cars, see how amazing they are, and get over whatever reluctance they have, because this is the way it needs to go, and it's the way it's definitely going. I was thrilled to get a letter from the City of St. Paul last fall saying they were going to have a charging station right by our yoga center. We want to be as eco-friendly as possible. We encourage biking and walking to class, Now to have an electric charger in front of the business just sends all the right messages. We're really grateful and happy for this. This is building toward the future, and I think that's always important. We have to spend resources just maintaining what we have now, but to be a progressive city, which I think we are, we have to also be investing in the future. And that's exactly what this does in a big way.
I think it's a really easy system to use. And if you have a phone, you can use it. And I think we need less cars. I think the city is big enough, but also small enough that you don't really need a car all the time. And so for those little trips, I think it just makes it easy and pretty convenient. I'm excited that more people use the program and that it grows. Yeah, I just think it's really fun to drive an electric car, right? Everybody keeps talking about electric cars and Teslas and whatever. I think this is a really cool, small, awesome car, and just thinking about what you're doing for others, right? You're sharing this with other people, and you're in community with other folks, and when you bring the car somewhere and someone else gets to use it, I think that's pretty cool.